"12 years ago, my favourite game of all time came out. And in 2024, Pokémon Day, it finally got announced."
Lumio City! Oh my days! Lumio City. Favorite regions represented. Pokemon Legends! Oh my days! Kalos! Mega Evolution! What? A new Kalos game! Oh my days! Oh my days!
Oh my days, I've been waiting for this game. I've been waiting for this game for so long. Oh my days, I can choose my haircut off the bat. Looks. I then decided to go a little crazy on picking my avatar. Lumio City. Prison Tower, I'm pretty sure it's called. Is this Zygarde? Or is this Floette? There's two individuals at the prison tower, and AZ. We see the tower glow with energy, and we wonder what happens next. We make our way to Lumio City on the train when something strange jumps in our bag. I'm guessing this is a Zygarde. We make our way out the train station and get greeted by this. Oh my days! I'm playing Legends EA. I'm playing Legends EA.
Yes, bro.
We get a beautiful view of the city and get greeted to the starters. Get the starters. Get ready for Spotlight again, you three. Oh my days, what cute. Today's mission is send our rounds. We'll spread around the world to see how great Hotel Z is, and once with the guests what they look like. Go what it takes and recruit them to the cause. This girl starts calling us a tourist. Well, I mean, why would you want to live in France anyway? Basically hires me to work in a hotel as Pancham steals my bag.
Come on, guys. Oh, my crew.
You better start running, bro. Me and Gang catch you, you're dust. I pick Totodile and then enter my first battle against the Pancham. Go, buddy. Oh, tackle. Go. Lear, go. Come on, come here. Move. Dodge. Totodile, move. Totodile, move. Totodile, move. Keep moving. Bro, why don't you move? Totodile, come here. Yes. Oh, what a baby. Yeah, Pancham, you break, run away. No, he's so cute. Oh, bye. Yes. Yes. After we won the battle, I got pretty hyped about a fist bump that I could do in the game. Put them knuckles out. Yo! Everybody must have been meant for me. She lets me keep Totodile as a starter, and to be fair, it's the best that there is. Why am I eyeing it up like that? Toto! Hello? Hello, Totodile. Oh! Oh! Yes, bruh! Me and Totodile, bro, like that. Nighttime. This is where I get introduced to battle zones, one of the core mechanics of the game. And here I decide to change Totodile's nickname. We'll call him Lockjaw. I don't know why. That came to mind. Yes. Oh, I've been pulled up on. Oh, clever. Yeah. Oh, she got another one. Yes. Gang has pulled up. Look, I'm just trying to get to hotel guests safely. Would you please let us through? Too bad for your guests. Once you step in the battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. This is when AZ's Floette flows down and comes and helps us.
Take the amplified and the reversal, then smash together those two different infinities to create imaginary mass. Imaginary technique.
It's gonna spirit bomb them.
Purple.
Finally, we get to go to the hotel, meet AZ, talk to him, and then go to sleep. So The next day we wake up and we go on a mission with Tawny. I get enrolled in the ZA Royale, a tournament that lets the top player get 1 win. Oh, we're tough. Whoo! We get our first bit of customization that I will be changing later. Finally setting up our ZA Royale. We meet a new character in the game, Tierno's sister. PLZA. Is this the new member? Yep, meet Huey. Enchanté. Whoo! Getting ritzy with the French. The fuzz, bruh. Nice to meet you, I'm Leader. I'm a dancer, I came to Luminous chasing my dreams to become pro, plus my big brother. Oh, Tiana's got a little sister, that's cute. Tawny then challenges us to our first rival battle. I'm still learning the game at this point, but I still destroy her anyway. There we go. She also gonna use Chikorita. Oh my days. Chia! She twerking on me! And you're gone! Who do you think you are? Afterwards, she takes me on a tour like we're Cat Noir and Ladybug jumping on the rooftops. Is this normal in Paris? Like, I swear I see this everywhere. We finally go to our first Wild Zone 1, and this is all the captures I got. There we go. Scatterbug. That's when I found something amazing in the distance. Marie. Ah! Hello! Is it a female? I want that one. Yes! Oh, we got Marie. I'm so happy. Whenever I can get a Marie, I get a Marie and I call it Lola. It's from when I first played Heart Gold. I had a Marie called, well, I had Ampharos named Lola. And now, finally, I get to the Pokemon Lab. I get why they... Oh my go! Holy go! Oh!
Fun fact, my favourite Pokemon card is a Professor Sycamore card. My favourite cards in general are the EX era. I got it while trading in primary school on a bus on the way to a school trip. As you know, my favourite games when I was a kid were X and Y, so I had to have this card. And I gave some kids some really shitty card for this. Mabel recruits us to do research tasks. If you get up to 50, you can get the shiny charm. What a pain in the ass, man. We go back to Hotel Z and Tawny enlists us on the ZA Royale. But before I can rank up, I have to battle opponents until I can get to the rank up match. My first rank up match was Zach, and we defeat him pretty quickly. We meet Emma, who was in the original X and Y as part of the post game, but now she's taken over a look at as a detective. We meet these old guys outside Hotel Z as well, who look like to be builders or construction workers. Tawny introduces us to this coffee van, which is totally not suspicious and doesn't remind me of anything. And we meet one of her older friends called Vinny, who works for Quasartico Inc. We meet up with Emma and she tasks me to do basically slavery for her, just do her job for her. And as a thank you for helping her with her job, she decides to flex on us and Mega Revolta Ampharos. I catch a Venipede, which will be important for my team later, and I call her Marnie after the rival in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then I go to try and catch Alpha Bellsprout and I absolutely get thrashed. But 9 times saves us and we eventually fight our way up to rank X. Totodile and Mareep want to evolve beforehand though. Beating a Slowpoke, we can now finally rank up to rank X. Before we do that, we have to do our rank up match. And again, like last time, this lady got slammed. Me and Tawny go back to Hotel Z as a squishy watches us. And our next task is to rank up again, but before that, Naveen wants to fight us and we wipe the floor with him. My Venipede evolved into Whirlipede off camera. And I take place in the ZA Royale so I can rank up again. I'm more focusing on ranking up and getting through with the story so I can have more freedom in the open world. Again, the rank up matches aren't too hard. At the beginning of the game, the matches aren't too difficult. But as we go on, the fights actually do get quite harder. The next day, Leader forgets her things and we get tasked by giving it to her. And we find out our next ranked match is against someone that owns a restaurant. But before I can rank up, I find another member for my team. Mabel calls us and I pick Charmander. Charizard being my favourite Pokemon, I knew I'd have to have it on my team, and I instantly evolved it into Charmeleon. The rank up battle goes as quick as you'd expect, but then as I go outside, I meet Zygarde. In its 10% form, it leads me to this rooftop, and up there's a Rogue Mega Absol. This is my first Rogue Mega fight, and a Lucario decides to join me. Using my first Mega Evolution, me and Lucario take down the Rogue Mega Absol. Gaining the Absol also decides to join my team, but I don't add him to my party. Everyone congratulates me, but as Tawny is feeling a bit left out of the spotlight, she decides to battle me. Having to be the center of attention, she Mega Evolves her Manectric and my Croconaw evolves. I win the match easily. We go to Quasartica and we get jumped by the Dedenne. Vinny tells us that he'll be able to help us cheat the rank system, moving up quickly if we decide to beat him in a battle. During this battle, he shows us the first new Mega Evolution, being Drampa. This Mega Evolution is sick, to be fair, but it wasn't that strong as I quickly took it out. Winning that fight moves us up to rank F. AZ gives us the Feraligatorite, so now we can finally evolve our Feraligator. We go outside to Route 1 and immediately Mega Evolve it. I actually think it looks quite cool since it reminds me of a Totodile. Me and Tawny find a well Mega Slowbro and easily we take it out. These rogue mega fights are actually so cool. I really enjoyed them more than the alpha fights. After collecting the Slowbro, Zygarde stares down at us from above. We go to calm down another rogue mega, but the construction people stop us, just wanting to battle us, and easily we beat them. Me and Leader find a Mega Camerupt, and I actually like Camerupt's mega design. I don't know what the hate's all for, I actually enjoy it. But since we have a Mega Feraligator now, it goes down pretty quickly. Zygarde still ominously looks at us from afar. Me and Naveen find a Mega Victory Bell, and actually I found this one quite hard. I died a few times, so I decided to evolve my Charmeleon into a Charizard. I also bought the Mega Stone so we could use it in battle. I took a few quick selfies of Charizard before we went into battle with the Victory Bell, and after, we easily won, taking barely no damage. Zygarde, again, is being a nonce and continues looking at me. And as soon as I'm about to go in my door, he decides to battle me, which I quickly beat him. And he decides to shit on my hand and I put it in my pocket. A strange man comes along and he calls himself L. Looking back, it's pretty obvious, but all I thought was L from Death Note, okay? He looks a bit like AZ with the grey beard and he just looks a bit old. As we go back into Hotel Z, we get a match against Kanari, which Naveen is a big fan of. But to get his help to get info on her to win the rank up match, he decides to fight us. Anyway, there's a pop quiz and there's this massive guy who's just neeking out on everything, but we still end up beating him anyway. There's this hologram of Kamari because she's kind of too lazy to come see us in person. And eventually for winning the contest, we get to fight her and we go to the construction site and we find out the construction man is her granddad and we fight him. He shows us his Mega Excadrill and with my Mega Charizard, it demolished it. Mega Excadrill is okay, it just looks like Excadrill with more pointy arms. We found out the granddad is a femboy and likes cosplaying as his granddaughter, which is a bit weird. But anyway, we get to fight the real Kanari now and she demolishes me multiple times. In my opinion, she's the hardest trainer in the game, but then at the final time she shows me Mega Electros and at the very last second I beat her. Again, I'm not too sure how I feel about Mega Electros. It's okay, I don't mind it. She decides to just start swearing at me for winning, but we don't bother with that and we go to find the Mega Rogue Pokemon that are going around town. Me and Tawny first start off with Mega Beedrill, and then me and Leader go against the new Mega Halucha, which I actually really like. Me and Naveen go against a really underrated Mega Banette. Elle comes back and starts talking to me about Zygarde. Basically just telling us how Zygarde can't Mega Evolve and saying that one trainer can support Zygarde and we need to find out who. My next rank up match is against Ivor. He's part of a fighting dojo club. He's reluctant to fight us because his little sister is missing, so we decide to go to the detective Emma for help. It kind of gets us on a goose chase, just going around the city and then fighting Kanari again, which this time I died more times than the first. I don't know what it is about this trainer, she's just crazy strong. Eventually, after like 15 minutes, I beat her and then she starts cursing like I did something wrong. You just whipped my ass so many times. We found out she's in the sewers and that's where I catch my final team member, Scraggy. We go through a magic wall and there we find Ivor's sister. We find out she just decided to run away for fun. But in return, she shows me a really cool Mega Chandelure, so I can't be mad. And also her character design is pretty sick. Once we found her, we're finally able to do our rank up match against Ivor. And Ivor is a fighting type trainer. And he shows us his Mega Phalanx. This being probably my favourite Mega Evolution I've seen so far in the new game. I rank up and the next day I get called by a company called the Rust Syndicate telling us that Tawny's in debt. Of course I have to help her again. She might be the worst rival we've ever had. The corporation's second man in charge battles us and shows us Mega Skarmory. Maybe the second worst Mega in the game. Like, it just turns gold. I mean, at least it ain't as bad as something else later. But then we meet the main boss, Mr. Corbeau, who looks like Carmine and Kieran's dad from the Scarlet and Violet DLC. He tasks us for doing jobs for him to pay back the debt for Tawny. I don't get why she isn't being paid to do this. I don't get why we have to do it, but reluctantly we do it anyway. More rogue Mega Pokemon have appeared and me and Naveen go to fight the Mega Ampharos, mainly so I can get my Ampharosite. And Ivor's sister decides to stop us so I can battle her one more time. This one, again, easy, and I destroy her. Me and Naveen fight Mega Ampharos and win easily. Mega Morwell is also an underrated Mega. Like, I know it's good in VGC, but just the design is cool as well. Me and Leader fight a Mega Barbarical, which I think is actually a really good Mega as well. It reminds me of this anime villain. I can't even put my hand on what one, but it looks cool. We defeated it pretty easily with my Mega Ampharos, and then Zygarde and Elle come back. Elle making sure that we're ready to take on whatever comes our way. Once we get back to Hotel Z, Corbeau calls us to do more quests for him. One of them including fixing a haunted house that has Gengar, but also a painting of Professor Lavington in the back. He tasks us by cleaning Mega Crystals, but then outside he reveals to us that Elle is actually Lysander. What a shock. Honestly, I was pretty shocked because I wasn't really paying attention, but looking back on it, it was really obvious. By not paying attention, I meant thinking of Elle from Death Note the entire time. Corbeau tells us how Lysander helped him when he was younger and how he idolizes him. However, Lysander has no recollection of what happened due to the effects of the ultimate weapon. The president is being swarmed by paparazzi, so me and Mr. Corbeau step in and we have a talk with Tawny about how we want the world to be one with Pokemon. Corbeau invites me to his office for a battle where it's my rank up match and he shows me his Mega Scolipede, which is good because I had a Scolipede on my teams and it's actually one of the best Megas in the game. However, with my Charizard X, it goes down in one hit and we rank up. Corbeau visits us at Hotel Z where he gives Tawny a major tip which helps her pay off the loan, and AZ give Naveen and Leader both a Mega Stone. Now I can finally see Mega Scrafty. When I fight Leader, she doesn't even have a Starmie, she has a Staryu, so it was a pretty easy win. But then when I fought Naveen, I saw the crazy Mega Scrafty. I am so excited to have it on my team. This is my favorite Mega in this game. However, again, the battle was pretty easy and he died in one hit. But then a cat girl comes after us after we decide to eat at a cafe. She invites us to this tournament, so we agree because I want to do some more battling. However, to even enter, we have to dress up properly for it. I thought the beginning outfit was kind of shit, so I decided to change it. Even in the fancy clothes, I still had to wear my baggy trousers. Once we're there, we're surrounded by loads of people that we know, and Lady Jackathene is about to come out. But Tawny says we have to leave before it even starts. Thanks, Tawny. I was actually really excited. During our Team MZ meeting, Jackathene shows up, and then we go take on the Rogue Mega. She's really annoyed that we didn't stay at her party, which I wanted to. It was just this Tawny girl that wouldn't let me. The first Rogue Mega is Frostlass, which isn't that bad. I don't mind the Mega. But by the end of the match, Jackathene is still looking over my shoulder, waiting for me to arrive. Me and Tawny take down Mega Venusaur. Mega Altaria is next, and since I have a water type that knows an ice type move, it was done pretty quickly. Jackathene now popping up being like, yay, you can now come, and I guess I will now. But to be fair, she doesn't even give me any time. As we go to discuss something, she comes out with her gang, and I fight battle after battle after battle, basically locked in this cage until I fight this cat woman. However, the cat lady shows me Mega Dragalge, which was pretty sick. Once she loses, she starts ranting about how she hates her job and how she only works because she's forced to. And my rank up match comes in and it's against Jackathene. Once we get there, the cat girl greets us and we go into a battle tournament. And guess who my first fight is against? Canary. Oh my day. Oh, I beat her first try. Same with Ivor and Corbeau. None of them really stood a chance. And right as I'm about to fight Jackathene, Zygarde pulls up with Elle and wants to battle me. However, he has to transform into his 50%, so he's somewhat better. Better, I say in quotations, since he gets one shot. My team isn't even over leveled, this game's just low-key kinda easy. I fight Jackathine next and she shows me her Mega Confable, and I actually really like this Mega. I don't get why people don't like this one, I really enjoy it. And that finally gets me to rank B. We eat as a team to celebrate as AZ monologues at the top of the tower. He informs us that Floette has a Mega Evolution, but only the strongest Mega Evolution wielder will be able to harness its power. Tawny, the annoying bitch she is, goes, yes, I'm the strongest. We found out by the president that the cause of the Rogue Mega Evolution is due to Prison Tower. And straight afterwards, we fight a Mega Starmie, the worst fucking Mega in the game. Get this thing out. I don't even find it a funny Mega. It's just lazy. It's not even funny. Rogue Mega Dragonite was actually hard. I didn't enjoy the Mega when it first got revealed, but as I saw it more, I seemed to enjoy it more. It killed a few of my Pokemon, but eventually I took it down with my Ice and Dragon type Pokemon. Rogue Mega Tyranitar was next. Pretty easy. I did die maybe twice, but compared to Dragonite, it wasn't that bad. And this was the last Rogue Mega fight of the game, like the proper one. Once I get back to the hotel, AZ starts yapping and I get my rank up match against Grisham. We go to Emma to find out who Grisham is and we have to battle her. I thought she was gonna Mega Evolve her Ampharos, seeming as that was the first Pokemon she showed us. But after Pokemon, she eventually Mega Evolved her Malamar. This Mega's alright. It reminds me of Megamind. I didn't like it when I first saw it, but now that I've seen it in game, I actually enjoy it. But again, it wasn't that strong, so I took it out. She tells us to go to the Professor Mabel's office, where she's crashing out like crazy. And she tells us she used to be part of Team Flare, and to find other Team Flare members, we have to go to the cafe. What a surprise. We find out the guy in the cafe van is Grisham and the boss of the new Team Flare. We have to go to this rundown cafe to fight, but the lady wants to fight us first. She has a Mega Pyro, which is probably one of the worst Megas in the game. We easily defeat it, and then we go inside the cafe. Inside the cafe, Grisham does this weird magic thing where he opens the door. It isn't magic, it's just voice activated. And then we find a familiar room with a jail cell. Then we go into another familiar room, and Zygarde's there. He tells us about 5 years ago, saying he spoke to AZ, and AZ created the weapon years ago. We also find out once Lysander activated it, Zygarde is the one that saved him that day. Grisham tells us to get AZ's Floette before we even fight him. So we go to Hotel Z, but then once we're there, AZ starts telling us about his backstory, saying he created a weapon called Angie in the prison tower that is releasing Mega Evolution on random Pokemon. I go back to the cafe and the guy decides to fight us now with his Charizard. My start was Awards type, so you can guess how well that went, but he seemed to be quite a sheep with his Charizard. Floette feels a bit weird as we go upstairs and see Kevin the Cube start lighting up. It actually felt like a Fortnite live event as we go down and we decide to battle Tawny, and she tells us whoever wins gets to use Floette to save the tower. She Mega Evolves her Meganium and loses because I have a Charizard. But then she starts complaining, saying how she wants to do it, so everyone just goes, yep, go on Tawny. I hate this rival. Floette Mega Evolves and they go up to save the tower. But once they're in the tower, it grows alive and it starts fighting everyone. The tower comes alive and we team up with everyone to stop it. Rogue Mega Pokemon try to get in our way, but we defeat all of them. Our plan is to get to Zygarde and stop the tower from going wild. Everyone that we've met throughout the story puts effort in to help us get to Zygarde. Eventually, I make it to Zygarde and L, and here Zygarde transforms into 100% form. We help out Zygarde by taking down the vines at the bottom of the tower. And from above, Zygarde protects us and shoots down the tower. Everyone celebrates as we take down the tower, and it comes alive again. So, for the final time, me and Zygarde use the power of Mega Evolution and take down the tower once and for all.